Most artists travel to nearby art shows to sell their works. But a couple times a year throughout the state, some artists invite visitors to their studios, which is a great excuse for a relaxing drive through the countryside. What a beautiful Southeast Iowa weekend. I can't wait to begin my 4-county artist studio tour. But it's going to be a whirlwind trip, so fasten your seatbelts.
We do metal, glass, and wood. My husband and I together create different outdoor as well as indoor items, anywhere from sculptures for the outside, handrails, bridges.
And you are also a host during the artist studio tour.
I was excited to be able to have an area large enough for people to come, and this allows them to exhibit their work as well.
I started out with a lot of different geometric shapes, and I've stacked them. So some of the pieces on here are actually 4 pieces of glass thick. Then I fused them down flat into this circle to put in the display.
We're an online cooperative. Rachel and I make jewelry from fair trade sources or vintage sources that we redesign. We ask that you wear our jewelry as a symbol of items from a good source, and then we give 9% of our sales back to nonprofits that help women.
I'm here near Fort Madison in Lee County, and I want to learn how an artisan can transform wool from that into a beautiful finished scarf like this.
Well, what we hope to accomplish here is to educate people about wool so they can see from the sheep through the processes into a finished product. My sheep wear coats to keep the wool clean, then I specialty market the wool to spinners and felters across the Midwest.
Do you ever get attached to your sheep?
I have a lot of them named, and yeah, I get very attached to them.
Well, we finished in Lee County and we're on our way to Henry County. Nice pumpkin patch.
I am a writer, a photographer, and a sculptor. I travel about 50,000 miles a year, and my camera is always with me, and oftentimes I will see something like these barns. They're so human-like, the faces, the expressions. Some are happy, some are sad. It's important to me to get the art out there in the community.
I am making some wax resist fabric design, and I'm putting the wax onto the fabric where I don't want any color to be. After I do this process, I paint and put color on it around the wax, and then I do embroidery stitchery on it.
Wow, so it's multi-dimensional type art.
Right, many steps to it.
What are people going to find when they visit Blair House today?
Well, they will find 7 artists. They'll find Sally Graves, who does a number of decorative works, vases, jewelry, things with wire and polymer clays. They will find Linda Blacksmith. Linda finds objects in the world and recycles them into wonderful art. She makes transformations. Then Kathleen Almeline, she is drawings, prints, paintings. She's made her own cards. You'll find myself, who works in fiber. I have hats and scarves. Bob Bell is upstairs, and he discovered gourds a few years ago that are lightweight, easy to carve and color and add things to. And then Kathleen's daughter, Erin, has her photographs upstairs with Bob. So they will see 7 different exhibits.
What will visitors find here at the studio?
They will find photography from mostly this hemisphere, especially Southeast Iowa, obviously, since I have a camera in my hand most all the time.
What types of subjects are your favorites?
My next picture, always.
What type of glass work do you specialize in, Pedro?
Right now I'm specializing in a fusible glass, different projects like jewelry, stained glass windows, plates and bowls.
Now, I understand you also have something on display now in Washington.
Is in display at the library, and stained glass window made with a fusible glass.
Well, we mostly do bronze casting. We do a lot of our own work, a lot of our own sculpture, and we also do work for other sculptors. And we do statues of people too. We modeled a statue of Bill Riley here for Iowa Falls. This is the clay version of that.
Then you also have smaller objects you do too. Tell me about those.
My wife Dora, she's sort of an animalist. She does really realistic animals. She's fond of horses and toads and frogs and turtles. And me, I just sort of do a hodgepodge of various weird things that interest me.
Wow. What a busy but fun weekend visiting Southeast Iowa artists at work in their studios and enjoying their creations. I hope you get to participate in an Iowa artist studio tour yourself someday.